back, being consistent. You know what day this is? It's gotta be like day 20 or something. But let's get into this shit. No long chat. Shout out anybody who won't see this. I don't give a fuck who you are, where you are, what you doing. I don't give a fuck where you from. Shout out to you because you don't see this shit. Feel me? I don't care if you're swimming, flying, driving, dying. Shout out to you if you're watching that shit. We got Bobby Shmurda, Vlad TV interview. Part 13, title Bobby Shmurda on shooting his friend for snitching, facing 50 years for murder. See what they got to talk about, man.
You're sitting in jail. You can't get bond. And this whole time, Alex Spiro is your lawyer, who is also Jay-Z's lawyer.
Yeah, he's my lawyer.
Right. I heard you dropped a bag on him.
120,000. I don't know why my mama gave him 120,000. Was it 120,000 for 7 years in prison? I don't think you want to talk about it. I was wild on that. I'm telling you, playing outside, I doesn't recommend nobody to go there. Free Tory.
Well, the trial is going to start soon.
Tory?
No, your trial.
Oh.
We're back here. So
okay.
You're sitting here in jail, can't get bond, your trial's starting soon. You're facing more than 50 years at the time.
If I blow?
Yeah, if you blow trial. Now, you get a plea deal, but there's a catch because it's called a global plea. Right?
Awesome. I ain't never heard of it. Why they didn't do that with Chapo? Why they don't do that with Big Meech? Why they say, oh, you take 30? All right, break it down. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Why you do that?
Okay. A global plea means that all the co-defendants have to take the offer. And if one person decides not to take the offer, nobody gets an offer.
Quano didn't take the offer.
Well, no. We'll talk about that in a second. But at the time, everyone had to take offers.
Yeah.
Or else no offers are going out and everyone has to go to trial.
Yeah.
So, you get a 7-year deal. Rowdy Rebel gets a 7-year deal. Montana Flea gets a 7-year deal. Monty, sorry. But when it gets to Quano, and he's offered a 15-year deal, he doesn't want to take it.
He ain't take it.
How freaked out were you at that moment? Because what they were saying is that if Quano doesn't take that deal at that time, you guys don't get deals either.
So I had to tell everybody that we was taking the deal because I was telling them motherfuckers, let's go to trial. I was running fiend to go to trial. I looked at all my evidence. I said, nigga, let's go. I'm suing not everybody. I start talking too much too early. You know, that's the thing with me. I be talking too early. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, yo, son. They say, oh, yeah? I say, oh, yeah? So they come back with Rowdy. They like, yo, they got this and that on Rowdy. This a bunch of some stupid. They like, yo, if he blow, he this, and the third. So I'm like, fuck. Stupid motherfucker. All right, cool. So we got to take 7 years. I tell the bro, we take the 7 years. Quano like, yo, bro, I need 10. Quano like, I take 10 right now. I ain't think it was no 15. Quano Black. Yo, Black, Quano said I 15. They end up letting Quano go to trial.
Well, yeah, so your lawyer's approach, and at the very end, the judge allows Quano to separate from your deal.
Nah, from the beginning.
Oh, it was from the beginning?
Yeah, once Quano said he ain't taking that, they said, all right, cool, we're just trying by himself, and they still let us go.
Okay, so you guys got the global plea deal without
They just wanted us to take they just wanted me to do time.
Right. So this is the crazy part.
I heard like out the judge's mouth, like the judges told me, like, yo, you would come back. He told all of us while we was in court, like, wow, our parents is there, people's there. He didn't even give a the judge client we had, that nigga get no fucks. That nigga told us in court, he said, listen, you could get it back on your appeal, your friends could get it back on the appeal, but all of you guys are going upstate, okay? I said, oh, I jumped out my seat. I felt that belt the ass. I said, oh. Yeah.
Well, Quano, who had a 50...
This nigga is so edited,
year plea deal, rejects it, goes to trial, loses, and gets sentenced to 117 years minimum for 23 counts, including attempted murder.
No, it wasn't 117. It's 30 to 40. It was 30 to 40.
Where did that 117 come from? You heard that before.
Yeah, there's Google. The internet is unbeatable.
Okay.
You can't beat these. Vlad. When I talk to girls all the time, they come and tell me that a whole bunch of. I said, what? I got a house on the moon and I got weird. And what the f you talking about? And I said, people crazy.
Okay.
I'm used to it though. I'm used to it.
Well, still, 30 to 40 versus 15 is a huge difference.
Yeah. 30 to 40.
Because Quano was what, maybe in his 20s at the time?
Yeah, I came on, bro. He's working on his appeal too. I gave him like 50,000 for his appeal.
Damn.
So he working on his shout out to Quano. I'm saying free Quano, free the bro.
Well, originally you had 8 counts, but you pled guilty to 2 counts. 1 count of weapon possession and a related conspiracy charge. This other 6 counts, including the conspiracy for murder, those were all dropped.
Everything was dropped. They was getting dropped regardless. So they just put all those counts to hold me on the bill. So it's like anything where people don't know. A lot of people be speculating outside, right? I know the system. I know I've been going through the system since I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I've been all the juveniles in New York. I work in the juveniles right now. You know what I'm saying? With the kids at 17. These is my big bros, little kids right now. You know what I'm saying? At 17, 15. I'm like, damn. When I was shooting up the block, y'all niggas was like this high. These motherfuckers locked up for murders now, little K-Flocks. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because they're younger than me. You know what I mean? So, but long story short, I've been through the system, and I knew that it was from once I seen the evidence. Like, I knew it was.
Oh, yeah. And you said that the only reason you took the deal, because you felt you would have beat it in trial, was to help Rowdy and Monty avoid trial.
No, me and Monty took it to help Rowdy avoid trial.
Rowdy. Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, me and Monty took it. So Monty and one take it. I told him we had to. I'm like, yo, they gonna fry bro. And this what happened. I tell young kids this what happened when you sign up for a gang. You know what I'm saying? And young niggas, I go in there, I talk to them. I say, yo, you could be smart, you could do this, but once one bro do this, now you subject to this or off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas feel like, oh, I'm not that. No, nigga, this gang, nigga. Once we sign up, nigga, this. I don't know how niggas grow up. When we grew up and we was on gang time, and nigga, and we sign up and you do some, nigga, we on your ass, nigga. We on your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to shoot niggas in my gang before. Niggas who was snitching, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to shoot one of my friends for snitching before as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
You shot your friend for snitching?
Yeah, when we was kids.
Okay.
Me, Rowdy, all of our friends when we was kids.
What happened to that friend afterwards? Did you ever get in contact with him again? Or
I seen him like 2-3 years ago.
Well, how was that conversation like?
Just, you know,
that's
keep his head pushing, keep the head pumping. Bobby Shmurda now. If I wasn't Bobby Shmurda, it would have been different. I passed through the hood, see him, niggas still in the hood, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But nigga ain't, you know what I'm saying, outside with the bros. He on cold, with them shits, cold 33 and shit they be having up. Like that. I was a wild boy when I was young, Vlad.
13 members of GS9 pled guilty to 101 charges, including narcotic sales, murder, assault, and weapons possession. Now, 2 of the people actually got some serious time. Well, along with your man who we just talked about.
Yeah. Those are 3 guys that still inside A-Rod, Rasha, and Quano.
Right.
Blue trial.
Rasha, blue trial.
And A-Rod, yeah, 98 to life.
98 to life for Rasha. And A-Rod.
53 to life.
53 to life.
Me and A-Rod used to get expelled suspended in first grade together.
Well, Deshane Cockett, a.k.a. Mitch
yeah,
had one of the most famous lines in your song. Mitch caught a body about a week ago. And he actually got charged with murder.
No, he didn't get charged with murder.
Well, he got 17 charges, 2 counts of second-degree attempted murder, and a whole bunch of assaults and so forth. You're right.
Right.
What ultimately happened with him?
He's locked up right now. I think he locked up. He's doing 10 right now. He came home. He caught 5. Came home. Got locked up for attempted murder again.
Damn.
All these guys who are named in the song, we went through all these names.
He upstate right now, but you know what I'm saying?
How do they feel? Do they feel at the end of the day that being in that song made them a target?
No.
Do they feel some type of way about it? No.
If anything, the song helped them leverage benefits. Helped them leverage benefits from what they normally would have been doing. So the song benefited everybody. Especially it benefited people because where we come from ain't nothing going on but drug dealing and murder and shooting. You know what I'm saying? So and it's so sad because you know when you get out the hood and where I be in these new areas and people see how excited and happy I was, and I always been like this is the hood, but it's how I was immune to it. Like I could see, nigga, I told you we used to walk over murder smiling. We used to walk over but dead body smile laughing. Like, oh, that nigga's wild with that nigga. So it was different how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? We come from Brooklyn. So, and when you go outside the hood and become Bobby Shmurda or become anybody you become, and you be starting getting around different crowds, you can see certain that we was not regular. It's not normal, but it was normal to us.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want?
Well, that's that. Another day, another dollar. Be back tomorrow and the day after and the day after and the day after. Once I hit 30 days, I'm gonna start switching up the trip. Try new things. I'm out of here. Shout out to anybody who support me. I don't even really know what to say, man. I'm trying. I keep going. I'm just trying to make it out here, man. Respectfully. Peace.